Hello my friends, it's Lorraine here from the Great British Veg Plot, and I want to show you how to double the number of parsley plants that you have from one purchase. This was just bought from the supermarket, and they are grown in soil, but as you can see when we take it out, there's a whole load of roots in here, and if you look closely, each one of these is a little tiny parsley plant. Now, you could go to the effort of picking them all out, but I don't do that. What I do is I literally just get my fingers in, like that, in the middle, pull it apart. Well, that would be double, wouldn't it? Because that would be 2 parsley plants for the price of 1. I'm actually going to make 4. So we're quadrupling. So we just divide that 2 in half and just pull them apart carefully. And there we have some parsley with the root in place. In this tub here, this is an old tray from the supermarket. I don't remember what it had in it, but I collect these from the village. But they sell chicken and mushrooms and those sorts of things in these pots. I've filled it with just regular compost, watered that well, and then what I do is stick my fingers in it almost right down to the bottom to make a hole and just shove. So literally just stick your fingers in the compost to make a hole right down to the bottom, like that, so you can see the bottom in there, and then get your new plant and just shove it in the hole. I'm going to top it up with some more compost in a moment. There's the 4th one got to go in here, so again just push your fingers right down, and then this plant, just shove it in the hole. You can, if you want, put them in individual little flower pots, but I've got another little bit I want to show you, which is why I'm doing it this way. Okay, now once you've done that, it's a big shock to this poor little plant's system. So what you do is you get a bucket, a bowl with some cold water in it, pair of kitchen scissors, and you just chop off the majority of the leaves. The bits you chopped off, you put those in your water. So so this is what it now looks like. The parsley has been well and truly chopped. It's not completely gone. There's little growing pieces right at the bottom here. Can you see? So that's on most of the plants. They have a little bit of that. I am now going to top that up with compost because these are still a little bit proud. We want these roots to all be covered in good soil. Just make sure that each of the little plants has something to drink. Again, you don't need to absolutely soak it. Any plant needs to have some water when it's gone into its new home. Now, the piece I want to show you and why I have grown these like this, it is the end of March. It's actually the equinox, and it's the end of March. So we are still in a chilly situation trying to put these things outside, particularly these little plants that have been grown in such sheltered conditions. So I have another one of these containers, and I'm going to make a little mini greenhouse with it. Literally just put the container on the top, make sure all the pieces of parsley are well and truly trapped in there, and then I'm going to put this, actually I'm going to put it in my greenhouse, but you can put it on a windowsill in your house, you could put it outside, you can do what I did with the lettuce. Remember, I put it in one of those plastic containers, a plastic box. It will act like a little mini greenhouse, and this will protect the shoots, the new shoots, and hopefully encourage more parsley to grow. The stuff I don't want to touch it too much because my hands are a bit grotty, but the stuff that I have cut off is in this pot in some water, and I will leave it in there and give it a really good wash, and then I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, and I'll use that in the house over the course of the next couple of days. But these little babies, they will be producing parsley probably most of the summer and maybe even into winter if we look after them well. So I'm going to make sure that they get growing, and when they start really looking like they're producing new leaves and new shoots, I will actually divide them up and put them in the ground, give them a little bit more space. But they'll be in here for probably about the next 4 weeks. So I will keep you posted. Look out for more on my parsley plants, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching.